Hi, I'm Eric with Cali on the Water. Let me ask you a question. With so many boats on the water, how many are actually tied correctly to the dock with a proper cleat hitch? Given the cost of boats and the safety factor of securing your boat correctly for both you and your family, it's important to know how to do the proper cleat hitch for your dock line. Remember, the only thing securing your boat to the dock is a properly tied dock line. I'm going to show you 5 examples of what I saw on the dock today. Each example will be represented by letter A through E. Only one example is correct. Can you tell me which letter represents the right way to tie a cleat hitch? Is this correct? How about this one? Is this one correct? Does this look right? Is this the correct way? Welcome to another episode of Cali on the Water, where we focus on all aspects of life around the sea. As fellow boaters and travelers, we'll explore all that California and the West Coast has to offer. This video covers how to properly tie off your boat to the dock in 5 simple steps. You will often see different ways to tie off your boat, but the truth is there's a right way and a wrong way to safely secure your boat so you can leave the dock without worrying about it. Not all cleat ties are safe, and some will either lock the rope down, making it hard to remove in an emergency, or will release from the dock completely over time under load. There's a simple way to tie a dock line to a cleat that will keep your boat both safe and secure, and yet easy to remove when necessary. The first thing is to make sure that your dock line is coming from your boat to the cleat on the dock at an angle. Now take the dock line to the opposite side of the cleat from where the line's coming in from. So if the line's coming in from the left, then put the rope to the right cleat, or rather the right horn of the cleat, simply to the far side of where the line comes in from the boat to the dock. Do a round turn around the base of the cleat as you go under and around both horns of the cleat. Essentially, you've made 2 turns, which is what we call a complete round turn. The complete round turn should be on the dock side of the cleat away from your boat, which we'll call away from the water side. From there, you will take the dock line and cross over the horn first, and then under the same horn on the far side of the cleat. To remind yourself, remember the rule, cross over and then under. You'll then go to the opposite side of the cleat and make a loop, and then flip it away from the direction of the entering dock line to then put over the horn. It's important that the loop is flipping away from the entering line so that it is secure. You'll then pull the rope tight to secure it. This maneuver is called a half hitch. The half hitch, done correctly, is what easily secures your boat to the dock. You'll know that this is done correctly when you see 2 rope segments right next to each other. That is how you know that it's tied off correctly, and it should look like this. So let's do this again, just to make sure you have it clearly in your mind. Make sure that your dock line's coming in from your boat to the cleat on the dock at an angle. Now take the dock line to the opposite side of the cleat from where the line is coming in from the boat. Do a complete round turn around the base of the cleat as you go under and around both horns of the cleat. Essentially, you've made 2 turns, which is what we call a complete round turn. The complete round turn should be on the dock side of the cleat. You will now take the dock line and cross over the horn first, and then under the same horn on the far side of the cleat. To remind yourself, remember the rule, cross over and then under. You'll then go to the opposite side of the cleat and make a loop, and then flip it away from the direction of the entering dock line to then put over the horn. That's all you need to do to secure your boat to the dock. You will likely have excess rope, So the last thing to do is to make a spool with the excess rope. By making a spool, you keep the excess rope out of the way and make it easier to release from the dock instead of wrapping around the excess line around the cleat. Some people prefer to make extra half hitches on the cleat with the excess rope. If you go that approach, it will take longer to release the line, and some of those extra half hitches may lock the rope down to the cleat, making it harder to remove. It's important to understand that your strength and security comes from the first half hitch on the opposite side of the cleat from the entering line, so others aren't necessary to secure the boat. There are several incorrect ways to tie off a cleat that could put your boat in danger. First, if you make a full circle of the dock line around the entire base of the cleat instead of a round turn, then it will be much harder to release the rope and may lock it down. That sounds okay, but in an emergency, a dock line tied off that way will likely be hard to release. Also, it limits your ability to take the slack out of your line, where the half hitch can quickly be redone if necessary to take up the slack in the line. If the round turn is on the water side of the cleat, instead of the opposite side facing the dock as it should be, the entering line to the cleat is on the same side as the rope coming in from the boat, which means we're going to the close horn of the cleat instead of the far horn. Then with the final cleat hitch, it looks like this. The problem that happens is that the line can actually lock up once under load, making it hard to remove the cleat hitch. It looks correct, but as you can see, both lines are coming in from the direction of the boat, so you know that's not the right way to do this. Next, you'll often see a double half hitch at the top of the cleat like this without doing the round turn on the bottom of the cleat. Though that is a common tie, it is not the optimal way, as it may not hold up in high load conditions. Others will incorrectly place the rope through the cleat instead of around it. The correct way with a half hitch is so quick and easy and will properly secure your boat. So let's just stay with this method, so you have confidence that you and your boat are safe. Kelly on the Water is brought to you by Direct-A-Boater. We offer water-safe, biodegradable soaps and shampoos for fresh and salt water for boating, camping, hiking, or traveling. Direct-A-Boater has an extensive line of logbooks to record your time on the water with family and friends, and also to track the maintenance records for your vessel. These logbooks make a great gift for the new or experienced captain. Direct-A-Boater has an extensive line of cleaning and maintenance products to help keep your boat or RV looking new and protected. Direct-A-Boater offers dock lines for every size boat with a simple system to determine which type of dock line is best for you. You can find Direct-A-Boater boating and camping products at directaboater.com. This concludes our video today. I hope you found this information useful. Please feel free to pass on to your fellow boating friends and check out their cleat ties the next time you visit their boats. I hope you enjoyed this episode and look forward to the next as we continue to explore the coast and topics of interest from our viewers. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button so that you'll be on the list for future episodes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time along the coast.